Good morning, everybody. New day, new costume. Oh, look at this, a GM buff as well. Perfect segmented to the episode. The GM doesn't really align with the objectives that I want to do today, and I'll show you what I mean by that. So we're actually gonna do 5 runs of map art. The reason I want to do it, we've seen a video of, well, basically like another Cabal player doing this dungeon in like 11 seconds, right? I think you can do it like much faster, like 3 seconds, but that sounds like absolutely hardcore. I mean, how do you even do this? You know what I mean? But yeah, 6 seconds, 12 seconds, 13 seconds. So I just want to see how fast I can do it. Another intriguing part is map art is actually quite expensive. 800,000 for one entry. And look at the drops. The drops are actually like good. Blue card is like 70 mil. Slot extender low is about 60 mil. Slot extender medium, I can't even imagine, but probably some good alts. And crit rings and ring of luck +1, they cost a bunch now, you know? Like easy, at least like 70, 80 million for ring of luck. And well, probably the same for critical ring as well. So I don't know, the fact that we can do it so quick makes me want to try it. Okay, let's go. Okay. Oh man. I actually don't even remember what I'm supposed to do here. Hold up here, here. Okay, so the first run is just gonna be a trial run. I thought I'm gonna be sleek with my spirit walk, but then I remember that I haven't done this dungeon in ages. And do I even have... Oh, I'm supposed to just kill this one. So the idea is that I'm supposed to do it quick, but also collect the loot. If you skip on collecting the loot, you can do it a little bit faster, but like what would be the point of that, you know what I mean? So we'll try one more time. This time I'm gonna put an aura. Now I remember the layout of the dungeon. So I should do it much quicker. Would probably need to use like a potion of haste or something. Man, I still failed on this one. I need to remember that there's another boss there. Yeah, you would need like a haste potion or something like that, but just without anything, you know, it's interesting to see how long we take. Actually gonna be really long, 30 seconds. Even more than that. Try one more time. Huh. Yeah, I don't have any like haste potions. So I have to just go with my dashes. And every time Spirit Walk is up, I mean, I can do that run a little bit quicker. Okay, so this is definitely gonna be a PB. Did I pick up the item? So far, nothing good at all has dropped. But to be fair, we've been farming this dungeon for literally like a minute or two. I don't know, I just want to see, would there be any pleasure? 30 seconds again! Okay, well, I mean, it was a little bit better. It was theoretically a PB. Okay, let's just keep on rocking till we get a good time. Next run I can use the Spirit Walk, so maybe I'll do it faster. Oh, lots of clicking going on. But yeah, man, today I wanted to do something special, just because today was the first day at the new job, and it actually went really smooth. Smoother than I expected, you know? Because even on the ride there, I was just like, you know, just because coming to like a new environment like that is just like, you know what I mean? You always need like a week or two to get used to. But the people were like incredibly nice, and I like that quite a bit. Okay, look at this. This is gonna be the best time. I'm probably underselling the people there. They were incredibly nice, you know what I mean? And the employee retention there was pretty good, so you could actually feel it, you know? What? Still 30 seconds? No freaking way. I mean, we're getting some stellar items, alright? These are considered stellar, hopefully. Let me check real quick. Luminous fragments from 20 to 80, so... wouldn't really call that a stellar item. I think a normal stellar item... Wait, let's check. I could have sworn I had not really a stellar item, but still it gives look at this way more. Oh, look at this, I'm gonna sell this one. For some reason, the blue 2 slots, they sell really good. Maybe for collection or for crafting, I don't know. But like of high gear, blue 2 slot, man, you can always sell. It feels like. Or maybe just like the suits and the weapons and something else. Man, I don't know, do we do even more? Because to be fair, we've been doing these dungeons into the minus. Right, because the entry price is so expensive. Makes me wonder, would it be a good idea to start crafting these? Man, I wonder, do I even have any crafting experience on this character? Would be really nice. Also, let's do the daily quest. Pretty much the most important daily quest you need to do. Right, these Chloe tokens are gonna pay off, man. Do them every day. There we go. Oh, look at this, 5,000! Alright, look at this. So we'll search for map part. It only requires 200 points. Illusion Coral and Raw Stone of Dimension. So I think the Raw Stone of Dimension is already gonna cost quite a bit. 100,000 per one. Okay. So let's try to do this on a tad bit bigger scale, right? Okay, I'll buy 14 of those for 14 million. So this should be like almost 120 map parts in my opinion, right? It normally would be 140, but it has 90% success rate. That way, we would do 20 runs ourselves and we'll sell the remaining 100 and see if in that way we make some kind of bigger profit just from farming these dungeons, right? Okay, so the expense is 14 mil so far. And now let's go and check how much Illusion Coral costs. Illusion Coral. 127 per 8 mil. Wait, let me do the... oh, price of one, 62,000. 63. Okay, so that's... what, 200... less than 200k per map part? Okay. So I'll buy this one for 80 mil... for 8 million, sorry. 22 mil, and I need a few more. Like with an odd amount, you know what I mean? But... okay, I'll just keep the 127 for now. Let's get crafting. I think I should... try to unload this inventory in just a sec. Ooh, look at this. This one I'm probably not gonna. This one is maybe even sellable. If it's sellable, then it's gonna be a relatively low amount. For what would you think that Paladinium boots of amp with 2 slots would cost? But still, I'm gonna sell it. Maybe like 20, 30 mil. And I don't expect it to sell fast. You know what I mean? I think it's gonna take a while. +5 still extracted. But yeah, man, when it comes to the new job, it feels like it's the closest to an office job that I ever had. Actually kinda neat, I like it. But it's only the first day, you know? I wonder if I'll be speaking the same way like after 1 month or something like that. I remember I was trying to learn their new system. Well, it's not new to them, it's new to me. And one of the co-workers said, don't worry, it takes... if you learn the system in about 6 months, you know, that's super. And I was like, whoa. What do you mean 6 months? But to be fair, it is like a pretty large database, so it's like crazy. I think with like some effort, you could like probably be fluent with that database in like what, 2 months? Something like that? I don't know, we'll see as we go along. Anyways, let's put on the repeat and request all and watch the magic happen. So, when I'm just kinda counting the average, right? If it costs like 170,000 to make one of these, and we can sell them for 800,000, provided we 10% of the time we burn one piece. I don't know, it feels like it's just simple maths at this point, you know? Maybe this is like a really, really good hustle in Cabal, right? Because the prices are constantly gonna be changing. You know what I mean? And maybe you can spot like some of these kind of stuff. Because look at this, another thing that this is gonna be really controversial, that bots are actually good in this game. These illusion corals, man, I give you 100% that bots farm these for me to buy. Because less than 70,000 per one, and they don't drop that easily, you know, you have to sit in one like spot and grind it for, you know, tens of minutes, you know, and sooner or later it's gonna stack up. Yeah, still to be selling it at less than 70k and the market is full of them, we have to think the bots, you know, they are a core of the economy at this point, you know, because they've been from probably like day one, I think, of Cabal. At least it feels that way, you know. Before then, I think report button would actually do something, you know. Now it just doesn't. There's no chance that it does anything. Okay, look at this. 128 attempts, 115 successful and 13 unsuccessful. That's really good. That is really good. That's, yeah, literally 10% of the time. So let's put 100 of them to sell, and then we'll use the rest, the 15 rest. Obviously, nothing is selling here. That's a lot of cores I have. I think I bought them for like 400,000 each, something like that. They were really cheap at the moment, so I bought them and just kind of put the average price. They're still fairly cheap, you know what I mean? So I'm just gonna keep them for a little bit longer. I think take this one off. That's a crazy piece of gear, that is. Let's put 100 of these for the current minimum. Look at this, I already increase. Man, these are insane profits actually. How much it cost? 22 mil, and I'm gonna do 15 more runs of this, so like, you know, our margin is even higher than this. And okay. So now we only need them to sell. But there we go. It's much better at this moment to craft them, or at least stock up on illusion coral when it's cheap. Maybe, crap, I should have used it before if we're actually gonna do it quick. But now I think we're always gonna do it in 30 seconds. You know what I mean? So we're just literally expecting something decent. The +1 rings, slot extenders. I mean, anything can happen, you know? Now I think to make slightly better time, what I actually have to do, look at this. I think this is gonna be my PB. Use the Spirit Walk immediately. Go now, after a couple seconds. I should have went in earlier, like 1 second earlier. Because when you use Spirit Walk, you cannot do damage for 4 seconds, right? So, and I think there's no place here that you take more than 4 seconds to get to. 30 seconds. I don't know, at least it's like an incredibly good time. So that's kind of fun, you know? Oh, wait, can I just... Maybe I don't even need a BM. On the other hand, there's no reason not to use your BM, right? Because then stamina here is gonna be infinite anyways, right? Because we're gonna regen more stamina than we use, even if you use BM and Lightning War every single time. Unless you just want to look at the lances. That could be one reason. Let's use gunners. Maybe twin gunners is gonna be a slightly bit more efficient. Just because, look at this, I'm gonna target this guy. Nah, I still cannot reach it. I thought maybe I could reach both of these bosses. But nah, there's no way. But yeah, twin guns, they look really cool as well. You know what I mean? That's why I like Force Archer. Just because the guns actually look really cool. They look just like they did in the childhood days, you know? They look magnificent. Absolutely magnificent. Man, if I actually get at least... Well, I'm gonna say at least. Critical Ring, Ring of Luck, the blue bike. I could consider like doing this almost like all of the runs daily, you know what I mean? Because they might get cheaper in the agent shop and you would no longer, you know, would be such a good deal to sell them. Oh, look at this, Titanium Apaulet of Guardian. Let's real quick check how much that costs. Maybe that's actually one of the good drops. We're getting a lot of all skill amp, but as we saw, you get very limited stellar here. You still get it though, so, you know, it's something. Okay, let's take off the orb of the market. 1.3 mil, so nothing to write home about, but nothing to scoff at either. That's how I would put it. Let me use BM2. Yeah, let me use Spirit Walk. Now I think I'm making better time. Yeah, I think this is definitely gonna be a better time. At least by like 2 seconds or something like that. To actually make the it possible, we need the haste potions. I know those potions you can get during events, but just during one event, you just pretty much farm the dungeon like crazy. Does it say 16 seconds? Oh, 26 seconds. I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself. 26 seconds. It's not a long amount of time, if you think about it. Or if we take 900 seconds to do 30 of this, roughly, per day. How much is 900 seconds? Okay, 900 seconds would be 15 minutes. 15 minutes is not too long, you know? I mean, obviously you take more time than that, but if you were to use the haste potion, you would probably do it in like, what? Legit like 11, 13, 14 seconds? So you basically double the time that you do. Why can I click this? Oh man, I actually didn't get this guy. I've been talking too much. So yeah, you could have your time. What, like 7 plus? Well, let's say even like generous 9 minutes per day to do 30 runs of this. If I get just like during today, if I get like a decent drop, more than 50 million drop, yeah, I could definitely see myself doing this every single day. Although ideally then the next goal would be to acquire some haste potions somehow. Maybe they're in the market, I don't know, but I definitely know that you can get them from the events. Maybe from like collection you could get it, if I remember correctly. Maybe not. Yeah, we'll check if we get something good. If we keep getting crap, I mean, there's not really any point to check, right? Then maybe a good idea would be to calculate how much luminous fragments we'll get, roughly, you know? That's a big part in this run as well. You have to take it into consideration. Because I've been dropping just a lot of amp items, I've been noticing. So even if they give like from 30 to like 90 luminous fragments, I mean, it can stack up. You know what I mean? It's nothing to completely ignore. Because yeah, doing 30 of this is easy peasy. Let me try this time. Kill these 2 bosses. Then use this. Okay, see, there was one miss. So I think that actually worked much better. Oh, you definitely. Oh, definitely. 12, 27 seconds, 29. Okay, for the max attempt, I'm gonna need Spirit Walk and I'm gonna need one of the BMs plus Lightning War, so I one-shot the boss as well, right? Then maybe I could get like 24-second run. Yeah, doing the dungeon so quick, it gives off the vibe of like extreme power, you know what I mean? You're just rushing through one-shotting everything, collecting the loot. The catch is the loot is not very good. But if it were good, it would be really big deal. You know, because it's fun to do. And if it gives decent alts, man, that's on daily dungeon right there. It would give you the extra reason to log in like every single day, you know what I mean? I mean, Cabal could implement that, you know, just give bigger rates on like an easy dungeon. So new players would be tempted to log in daily just to do the maximum limit. And for the veterans, the amount of alts gained, it still wouldn't be that good. You know what I mean? So they wouldn't mind. I think it's a win-win in this case, you know, because you're giving more incentive for new players or like low combat power players, you know, because it's good for the whales as well, you know. You always need some meat that you can chop, you know. And I don't know, like I'm really surprised that the wars can actually be quite fun even for like low combat power. Just the collecting of gold coins and like kind of sneakily, snackily, you know, running around, trying to, you know, give those coins in without getting destroyed. It kind of feels like a mini capture the flag, you know? It's just more about stealth than actual speed. But yeah, once I've tried it when I came back, like I started to really enjoy the war. Because when you think about it, it is one of the main, like, Cabal features, right? 100 versus 100 every, like, 4 hours or something like that, you know, 2 nations. And, well, now that I say it, it doesn't sound super unique. Oh, we did them all already. Damn! Alright. I mean, I'll just take 10 from... should I double down on this? I mean, I don't know. Double down seems a little bit risky. Because then, you know, I'm just gonna release it right immediately, the video. So there might be like a market flooding with map parts. Okay, let's just do 10 more today and see how we do it. There we go. If these sell, we still make like an insane profit. What about like 50? Well, let's say roughly 50 million plus, you know, the attempted runs that we try to do. Because from the runs, I didn't really get too much good items, just like a tad bit of stellar. I don't see my luminous fragments in the inventory. A search function in the inventory, like, how does Cabal not have this? When I used to play, like, for many more hours than I do to, like, right now, I used to... Oh, there we go. Yeah, I used to be able to scope out, like, items immediately, but after coming back, it's just like, oh man, the search function would make it so much easier. I cannot really put them anywhere. Can I put them here? There we go, just for the time being, right? So I can see how much I'm actually gaining. Extract everything. You see, even like half of these items you cannot even extract. Shallow steel and whatnot. Aramid, some of them are not extractable. Quite a few of them were, you know, with like stellar stats, so I can actually count it myself. It's been 24 stellar so far. I mean, luminous fragments. That's nothing. If you're new to this game, don't be fooled. That's literally nothing. That's dust. 29, 32, 35, 38, 30, whoa. 43, 46, 49, maybe 50, 52, maybe. Man, ooh, look at this. 72 or something like that. 73. Ooh, oh. Crap, man, I extracted the... Remember the boots that I said that I'm gonna sell and not extract? Yeah, I extracted those. And I got 3.3k luminous fragments for them. Man, I'm glad I was counting, because at least now I know that I've accidentally extracted it. I'm glad I didn't accidentally extract these. I mean, if I managed to accidentally destroy this... Well, not destroy, I mean, it's still a good use. Or maybe it just was maybe a slightly better value than just to extract it. But veteran players probably just extract even this quality of item. 3.3k. Can I get haste potion from here? Seems like it. Okay, since we've been talking about stellar, let's do some stellar, eh? Okay, so I think the point would be to unlock all of the stats, right? And I have 96. That's because I need to take back all of this luminous fragments and actually churn them into the stellar thingy, right? Wait, where do you do it? I think you do it here. How do you exchange luminous fragments? Oh, there we go. Yes, I was right. There we go. 26 more Selena. All right. That's the stellar. So in total, I have 122. Okay, so I've been holding a bank on these for quite a while, eh? So maybe I can do a full 3-liner. The ideal point would be to get like full of the same stat. Look at this, grief, grief, grief. I would actually prefer this to be grief, and then you would get like a bonus effect. Idea would be to get bonus effects on 3. I mean on 3, 1. Wow, that's confusing. On 1, 3, and 5. Because yeah, the link effects are actually insane, I remember. I mean, probably shouldn't, right? You should first focus on actually unlocking the new slots. But for Selena, just one time. And maybe it's actually gonna go instead of desire on grief, right? Then we would have a full line. Yeah, just once. Only once. No, it actually was Oblivion. It's theoretically better, but it's not better because it would be better if all of these were Oblivion as well, you know what I mean? Anyways, let's go back to the unlocking new parts. So wow, 12 it cost. Damn. Do it. Grief. Come on, make it all on grief. No, okay. Well, I'll still unlock it. Let's see the stats. PvE damage reduction, I'll take it. Ignore evasion, I don't know. I do not know. Fury. Ignore evasion again. I don't remember what is the best stat. Could be PvE damage reduction, I mean, it still seems good. More accuracy, PvE resist. I mean, if you can get penetration, that would be penetration. Or maybe like all attack up. Okay, I mean, most of these are Fury. And as soon as I say it, he is increasing though. Okay, look at this. I actually managed to unlock the full tree. Ignore accurate. Nah, it's probably not. I have 3 desire stats. Most of them are Fury. Oh, one of them is grief. Yeah, so this one rolled pretty nice for Fury. And then I think I really would like to do the line 5, because I think these are like, maybe the 1, 3, and 5 are only the most important lines for the link effect, right? But not for the actual single slot stats. So I should probably just go in a row, right? And try to just complete it fully at least. 60, ooh, boy. How much do you cost? 20, oh my days. It's gonna take a while. Yeah, you come to think about it, it's gonna take a lot more stellar. These map parts are not gonna cut it. But we'll still try the last 10 entries, I mean. Maybe. You know what I mean? Maybe. Because at least the potential drops are actually good, you know? If every like 3rd or 2nd day of like doing 30 runs of this daily, I could get a drop that's worth almost like 100 mil. Yeah. Plus I think you would drop like stuff for collection as well. Your honor has been increased to 1.3k. But yeah, buying them off the market at this point does not seem worth it, right? At this point you're better just crafting it yourself. Even if you don't want to try to resell. I will, and I will let you know like the next episode whether it's sold or not. Okay, let me use my use Earth Aura, it doesn't matter. Okay, and now I'll try for the PB. This is gonna be my best run ever. And the best that I can do without a haste potion. Because I'm sure if you hit a good time once, you'll be able to hit it consistently. Because look at this, even... Maybe I should have... Oh, I totally forgot to Spirit Walk there. I started speaking in the wrong moments. Yeah, never mind this run, never mind. This was just a test run to my PB run. What I actually need to do is BM3 plus Lightning Aura. We'll do it next turn. There we go, I had my better auras. Or actually... Nah, yeah, we'll do it next turn. Next run, I mean. I actually had my auras minimized, so I couldn't see it. Okay, never mind this time. This one is just for the fun, not for the time. But yeah, let's say you would do 30 runs of this every day. At least from like Luminous fragments, you're probably looking at like 300 Luminous fragments, something like that. Okay, let's use Lightning Aura. And now we just need to remember to Spirit Walk at the right time. Beat the fastest. Crap. Never mind, I missed it. I'll try to do it next run. Or maybe, yeah, next run, because I'll still have the BM3 with Aura. Okay, and now this time, full focus, man. Full freaking focus. And this is actually the first time we've done like a speed run. An actual speed run, you know? It doesn't matter that it's not good. You know, I'm still attempting a legitimate speed run. You know, for me, it's the best at the minute. Until I get my hands on haste potions. Okay. Okay, never mind. But I was doing good. I was doing really good. Hopefully I can try to do the PB like a legit PB and not fail. Because as you can see with this one, I actually just went further to the gate. That's how I should do it. So I think I could hit maybe like 22-second runs, something like that. How many runs do I have left? 4. Yeah, so I can do 3 more and then attempt my best time yet. Right, I need to go to like something like here. Oh, actually I missed? What? I'll need to watch the replay. How I did not destroy that guy, huh? We're just waiting for everything to respawn. Mainly the Spirit Walk. There's no need at the minute to completely rush this. Plus, instead of making such a big curve, with the Spirit Walk, I'll be easily just walking like, that's like a really big corner. I mean, we could do like this challenge, you know, like how fast can you do this dungeon, you know? And you would need to write like whether you did it with the haste potion or without. But since like haste potions are part of the game, yeah, I think if you're attempting speedruns, you should then have, you know, those haste potions. But if I were to do them daily, I would just do them with the lances actually. Just because I prefer them so much better, you know? I feel like I don't use enough lances when I play my Force Archer, you know what I mean? Maybe like I feel like I'm too often stuck in a BM3. Whereas like BM2 and just lancing is my favorite way to destroy monsters. Oh, Spirit Walk is almost up. Okay, let's just do one test run without the Spirit Walk. With the lances, but just with the corners, right? You wanna go like somewhere up to here. Then you wanna get used to coming all the way to here. But not too far, right? Because then I'll move backwards, okay? And then cut a massive corner through here. Okay, I think I'm ready to go. Which one would be faster? Casting animation 1.3 seconds. I don't know, let's go with the Twin Gunners and Lightning Aura. Okay, let's do a penetration potion. We are attempting it, right? Attack rate, crit rate, all skill amp. There we go. Okay, Lightning Aura. And so it begins. When a moment in history. Oh crap, I made a really bad corner there. But I mean, of course I'm gonna narrate the most epic speedrun in real time. Oh, and I forgot to use my Spirit Walk. I was thinking too much what I'm gonna say. Oh my god. What a fail. 27 seconds. I used it at the wrong time. Well, I guess this is a good time to end off the episode, right? Before I do, I want to say a huge thank you for leaving all the comments and getting the discussions down in the comments. So for one, it helps everyone to see what we're chatting on about, right? We're thinking about doing Play Cabal, Cabal Red, and even Mobile Cabal at some point. And a lot of you also expressed that you really miss the streams. So I actually fixed my internet, right? The way I did it, I started using mobile internet with the USB tethering, right? So it's a little bit faster than just using mobile data. And what I did, I switched the priorities of my home Wi-Fi and my mobile data, right? So the high traffic should go to my mobile data, and the stuff that just, you know, is on the side or on the background can go on the home Wi-Fi. And in this way, I've been able to upload the videos much faster, and I'm sure that the streams could actually be of good quality, right? So I'm not promising daily streams, but just every now and then. It's gonna be at random times, which is not ideal, and I'm not gonna make episodes out of the streams. I'm still gonna make like separate episodes, you know, for you guys, and the stream is just gonna be a complete extra, right? So complete new content. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.